So I've just got back. Time is now. Where's my freaking phone? Because I was in a rush to get there on time and the fuckers still weren't even there. 17, oh, whatever it is. Yeah, so smartphone was left at home. Vape was left at home on charge. The freaking lighter ran out. So I weren't best pleased. So let's chuck that one on charge first, because I want a friggin' ciggy. Got me meds. Oh, I didn't take any phone. There's my bus pass. Wallet. Got a bit of dog food, but of course they didn't have no big sacks of dog food, so I've got to go out again tomorrow. Fucking hell. It's getting too peoply for me. I just want to be out the way. You know what I mean? Oh, where's that music coming from? I'm hearing music. What's going on? The fuck? Ooh, not getting haunted, am I? Oh. So I went in the police station. She's sitting on the computer right beside, seeing if I'm going live. Do you honestly think I'm that silly? If I know you're watching and reading my Facebook stuff, do you honestly think I'm that silly? After that policeman has a word with me saying about my privacy. Yeah. I can hear music. I'm not going to read this paperwork out, but I put my signature to it because they changed the wording. No conditions on how many dogs I can walk. I pointed out straight from the off the bloke humour about the name. So don't be throwing racism shit at me, mate. Just say it while I'm nice and calm today and being polite and that. You know what I mean? It was an Al Murray joke, mate, in case you don't know our humour. I wasn't casting aspersions about your name now, was I? Oh, a Bluetooth MP3 player. And no phones on me. Oh, frickety frick. He sneaked a device in there. Oh. Oh. But what? The Bluetooth was turned off. How did they not pick that one up then? Because they were scanning for devices, weren't they? Oh. Do 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 do. Yeah, is Bluetooth on now? Nope. What's the next one then? Oh, apps. What's on that one then? Radio, pictures, recorder, of course. Recording library. What's this on here? Oh, look how long it is. Oh. How did he get away with that then? Oh. Oh dear. Oh, stop it. Stop playing silly games, eh? Stop it. Save. No, don't want to save that one, do I? Because I only wanted it in his own words. So I got a bit of bus noise on the way there, didn't I? Because I had to keep everything away from the cameras that were filming me from every angle, including on the frigging bus. And I got drive-by'd by the police in Queensgate because I didn't have my phone on me and they couldn't track me where I was, so they had to come and make sure I was getting off that bus onto that bus to go to there, just like I said I was going to do, because I did say I was going to catch them out, didn't I, today? Sounds like a bus journey to me, doesn't it? So I'm telling the truth so far, aren't I? Oh, excuse me while I roll myself a cigarette. Speakers on the back of it, as you can see. Just thought I'd test it out for the first time, see what it's actually capable of doing. Right, now I can take me antidepressant, because I've been cold turkeying all day. And there's my last one left. So I picked up my meds on the way back, like I said I was going to do. Went to go and get a sack of dog food. And they didn't have any sacks, so I've got to go and get peoply again tomorrow. Just seeing what is picked up in the just general surrounding while I'm sitting on the bus. Yeah. I'm not going to play it all, obviously, and you know. Let's just have a nice caramel instant coffee. And the last of my flask, which I was drinking while I was there. And then their lights started playing up. He said, oh, you only have to wave your hand at it once and it stays on. I said, well, you have got an agitated slider in the building. What's that then? I said, just look up sliders, electric people. You'll find out. I said, anyway. And then the lights went off again. Right. So why are they watching online? Following me all the way down. Then that actually happens while I'm in there. While I caught every single moment of it. Including those power cuts. When the lights went off. Right. Let's just put that up there until the police start talking. He did have a word with me about my privacy and sharing the information on the paperwork. I said, oh, don't worry about that. I said, I'm hardly going to post it online, am I? With you all watching. So, I'll just show you for my own. Because that's what it was all about, wasn't it? Right. my shopping trolley on the back of my backpack. Save wheeling along behind me. While it had no food in it. But I did say I was going to do that. Right, just a bit of bloke humour with another bloke on the bus.
Apparently they didn't like me joking back about it. If you want to murder my dogs, that gives me the right to shoot all your dogs on sight, don't it? Dangerous, fucking human.
Bus humour.
Got to have love for them, though, isn't it, really? They do a difficult job. There's a lot of panicking people out there about dogs. Because the media whips it up. All silly.
Oh, my knee is absolutely killing me. I had to dash straight out as soon as I got back. Because run out of gas this morning, didn't I? So scrambled up all my loose change that I had on in my pockets and that. Put 16 quid on the gas. That'll keep me going on what? A few days away from next pay cycle. Fucking knees hurting though. Right in there. And that's just from walking about today, but it's starting to puff up. And the pain's coming right inside there. Mainly in here. Where the bruising is, yeah. One knee support.
Have a lovely day. Hopefully.
Uncouth bastard, and I having manners with other people and all that. It's nice to get to talk to people sometimes. Been cooped up in here all the fucking time.
Cheers, fella. Nice one. Thank you.
Leave the house with no freaking Rizzlers. Then I start getting them panicking because he's not in the bus station, he's wandered off somewhere. Bet they come to shepherd me back into the fucking bus garage. Let me fucking have me ciggy first, you fucking nuisances. You're not sheepdogs, and I'm not being herded. Fucking Rizzlers. You know what I mean? It's just more roach in it for later. When I can get a bit sorted out. But for now, I'm alright. Outlays and all that. Pay for one thing, it's got to come out the other. So yes, I suffer for it. That's me walking stick clicking on the floor, and obviously the nylon on the plastic moving about in my pocket. And now I ain't got no sodding. No, I ain't got no sodding cigarette filters at the moment, because I just forgot when I dashed up the shop to get my gas, because it was frigging cold, and I thought, is that cold turkey, or is that getting ready to fricking snow? It was the cold before it snows sort of feeling, and my knee's been playing up and all, so give brother a bit of tobacco in the bus garage while the police was all sort of hovering about like fucking flies. Took a bit of backy out my tin, and he sort of wandered off. I said, don't mind if I check my tin, make sure you ain't mugged me off on it. I said, no. Took what he needed, and then he come back with a big old fucking zoot rolled up. And I thought, oh man, I'd like to stand here and have a smoke and have a chat with you, bruv. But I can't, because I'm just going police station. And they're getting nervous already. And then he fired up, was keeping his wits about him. When they started prowling round the bus garage, he clocked it straight away, and I just give him a silent nod as if to say, see mate, that's why I didn't want to be smelling of it when I went there. You know what I'm saying? I was well aware of what they was up to today. Could just sense it from the moment I woke up this morning. And I did say I was in slider mode, didn't I? Luckily, I was being polite with an old lady outside the police station when I got out of there. I said, I've got to see PC. And she said, name? I said, Paul Upton. She said, yes, I've been told you're coming here. I said, oh. I said, you've all been reading about it online, have you? Well, let's begin to have a laugh then, shall we? All in good fun. Don't forget, I've been joking about Tourette's. Yeah. And you can't say things like that. It's hate speech and this and that. Really? I've just said it, haven't I? And if I want to have a joke about Tourette's, I will do that too. And if you try and say it's anything else, well, it's side effects from the antidepressants, mate. Barkowski with you. You amuse yourself like I do. This is just other people in the police station, yeah? I'm outside the front door of it having a cup of coffee. Not interested in what's going on. It just gets caught while I'm doing my thing, yeah? I put my body count out on forum.
I'm only putting my name in, mate. Paul Upton to see whoever it is.
Okay, I'll take a seat. I have been made aware to expect you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Expect us.
Alright, been looking online.
Off I toddle back out for another cup of coffee. Till it starts getting cold, and then I've got to go and sit in there and make polite conversation with people, or speak rather than be silent. little kid sitting opposite me with a woman PC on her computer, on her laptop. The guy I jumped in front of there quickly was a Swedish war veteran, so I thanked him. See, I wasn't being disrespectful, was I? And I recorded it all to prove it, but I'm not going to play what happened in the interview room while I was having everything read out to me and that, and caution. I said, caution? What are you giving me a caution for? I'm not under arrest, am I? He said, no. He said, once we give you this, you got to mind your privacy and that. I said, oh, I got you. Online privacy. Just general chit chat in the waiting room because she's on her keyboard sitting opposite me. So I'm saying things on purpose. Because my
letting you play games on that, mate? No! Give her an elbow. Ask her if you can play games. Better for you, mate.
I'm joking with the little kid that's sitting next to the policewoman. Well, you got no books to read in here or nothing, mate? God, they're not doing you no favours, are they? Oops! Naughty me. So, like I said, caution, mate. I'm not showing that online, am I? And I'm not playing what happened in the interview room until I listen to it and then press record again on the tablet when it gets to the power cut bit, when the lights go out again. But there was lights on in the hallway, so it was just in that room it was happening. So I've not breached this bloke's privacy because he didn't read his name or his address out. Right? I'm recording my day out, right? In audio only. Until I could safely turn it off away from any prying cameras. On the bus back to the doctor's. So this is me interacting with the little kiddie in the waiting room, yeah? Because he's looking a bit intimidated and a little bit lost and that, so I'm trying to make him feel at ease, you know? Not just sit there, be quiet, don't speak. There you go, good man. Swedish war veteran. Remember I joked this morning about putting a vest on and going to London. Right? Well, it's fucking gone a bit parky, the weather, isn't it? I weren't talking about a vest, was I? Silly people. But I bet others have. Because the right-wing idiots are going to be there. Just saying.
Give him a shout. Yeah, I only want to find out what's happening to me bulldog breeder dogs. Me bulldog breeder dogs.
What now?
Well, there's some sort of legal technicalities going on about murdering my bulldog breed.
Oh, I have no
Apparently.
idea, sir.
Yeah, I'm watching closely though. For the wording.
So I'm clearly telling them.
Bulldog hybrid.
Yeah, I'm watching for the wording.
War children.
After joking about I'm a hybrid of the World War II breed myself, to the policewoman on the computer opposite me, with the little kiddie sitting there. I reckon he was about 10, 11 at the most. He looked more 6 or 7 sort of age. Maybe 8.
Got any cool books, buddy? Nah. They're not doing a lot, are they? That make you happy.
I even started off by cracking a joke when he walked in there. The policeman. I recognised him straight away. So we're at 28 minutes now. Yeah. I didn't have to sit there long waiting, so, but I did joke when he came in for making me sit down to be studied.
Here he is, late as usual. How are we doing today? You didn't break no speed laws on the way here, did you? You didn't break no speed laws on the way here, did you? Obviously not. Only joking, mate. Sure enough? Oh, I bought me trolley for doing the dog shopping afterwards.
Right, I've got to turn it off there because we're going into official business then, yeah. So I'll turn the recording off at that point, yeah. Alright. Because like I said, they knew what I was thinking. They knew what I was going to be doing. And I'm just giving them a little nod. So yeah. I know you'd have the video removed. Because that's why stuff like that's been going on my Facebook posts and YouTube posts. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you were scanning for a phone, wasn't you? Anything that was connected to the Wi-Fi or Bluetooth that might have been recording. Or live on the internet. But I always keep recordings for myself. Because see, I listen to Brian Harvey's voice as well. See? Now, on that subject, I did try and make contact, but I think there's been a bit of trolling going on, hasn't there? Yeah, so didn't want to confuse the issue by trying to contact people. So I thought I'd leave it, but I did throw the idea out there a while back, didn't I? Saying, well, might have to go down London and do a bit of charity stuff. Obviously, I don't want nothing for doing it, but if I'm mucking in helping someone out who's in need of a bit of help to get his kitchen finished, let's say, I'm pretty sure there'd be a man with a van or something like that, and bloody blah, and you know what I mean? Well, I've just seen a couple of units, or I've seen a worktop there, and bloody blah. Right, that'll do until that'll get you started, won't it? Until they stop messing you about, then they can come in and rip it all out the way and crack on with their fucking work. And you get your new units that way if you seem to be sorting it out yourself. They can't have that if you're going to show it online as it's, well, this is what we've done to improvise. I'm clearly disabled, so I'm only helping a friend out, and I'm not doing nothing I shouldn't be doing, because, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, hour and 5 minutes worth I got there. So by the time this video goes online and they have a look at it, then they're gonna think, shit, he's fucking outweird us. But he's listened to our words of caution, so he knows the videos are going to get took down or anything like that if we see it online. So he's just giving us a heads up, really, that he knows what we're doing and we know what he's doing. So as long as everyone lives in peace, then unless there's any serious complaints about you, you're pretty much free to live your life freely, aren't you, mate? Because your side thing is supported by your doctor for the pain relief. Yeah, we're clearly aware of that now. We know about the existence of that document with camp probation, so all that's been verified. Yes, you know it's been held up, and we're aware that the probation won another court case to change the wording. But it still stands as it is, doesn't it? They can come and take it away if they think I'm, you know, taking the piss or whatever, but I'm clearly not if I'm doing it in the privacy of my own home and not walking down the street taking the piss in front of children with it. You know what I mean? So discretion's the better part of valor, like I said. Now let's have a look at the dogs and check that sodding temperature, because like I said, when I got off the bus and walked down the alleyway there, it weren't fear or nothing, but I felt that temperature just drop rapidly. It was starting to spit with rain as well when I got on the bus back, and I thought, what we got here, 35 minutes. It's pretty cool. I'm just about done anyway. Yeah, it's only instant coffee and the last of my flask. So Willow, you're a happy hybrid bulldog. Lola, you're a house dog from now, because it takes you ages to go to the toilet anyway in the garden alone, doesn't it? Why are you looking so sheepish, mummy girl? Why are you looking so sheepish? You don't need to be nervous anymore. I've just saved your life. Alright, you're happy. You're free. And you're loved. Alright, baby girl. Do you need a good girl sweetie now? Do you? Are you all happily fed dogs now, are you? You're a happy little hyper Hulkster, aren't you? You're a happy... Hey, you're standing on my foot. Alright, buddy boy. You want a good boy sweetie, do you? Do you? Go on in, you little hyper staffy. Come here, boss man. Your name's not boss man, is it? Come here, you. Come here. There we go, Marnie Moo. How's my Marnie Moo? Get off his back, you. Or you're going to upset the apple cart, aren't you? Right, so you've had your dinner. Yeah, you're looking very sheepish, because I told you do not piss in my hallway if you don't want to go toilet in the garden. So there's half a small bag left. Still not had their tripe today, so they're going to have a good old scram up tomorrow or at the weekend. Oh, pecking order. There we go. Wait a minute, baby girl. Wait a minute, baby girl. We've got to emphasise this, remember, because you're the youngest. Right, happy girl? Happy mummy? Happy daughter? Happy twins. Look at the size of this one to the size of that one. And they're twins. So don't be fooled by sizes and appearances. We know what we're doing. Right. So I have bread, eggs, rice, dog food. What else did I get? A couple of tins of carnation milk. There's my boss boy. Boss dog. Happy girls, look at you with the little shekels up. Hey, there you go, look. She's a mastiff, isn't she? This one's got a big fat old head like Marnie. Hulkster's got more of a staffy appearance. You go easy on that bucket, mate. That's to stop you peeing constantly in the hallway. Right. So I've got a fully charged up vape that I forgot. And then the guy that sparked his Ubri up, Zoot, he spent a bit too long on the on button, like some people do that twist the ends up instead of ripping the end off. It has to be just sort of so sometimes, don't it? Oh, it's that one, so you can get in the toilet, is it? I don't think so. Yeah, so when I needed to use my lighter, right at a crucial time when I wanted a cigarette, that sort of weren't happening. Luckily, there's an old lady come along with a lighter anyway, so all good. Yes, that hurts when I put pressure on that. See the colour change in the bruising. It's definitely bruising. And we're online. So, no use Mr. Listening Post checking out videos to find out what happened, because it ain't on there, is it? Got no idea if anyone's come round to fix the door yet or not, because I haven't checked my answer phone messages. Well, that's there's a light. So 42 minutes at the moment. Hypocrisy. What's this then? What's this? Hypocrisy. Someone's distress story already. First thing I see. 19 minutes ago. Oh, excuse me, too much coffee today. World leaders stand with Charlie Hebdo. Alright. Don't I remember seeing that picture before, and it turned out all the people that was added in behind it were all photoshopped. World leaders watches Gaza massacres, yeah. And if you try and share that, you'll get a Facebook community thingamabob. So memes are alright and all that, but if you go to share and stuff, yeah, it's just got to like and comment with it. Not for sharing. Oh, I was trying to read that. What you ping that on for? You just zip past what I was fucking looking at for that. Let me read stuff without fucking shoving shit in my face. Ingmin Son 7, your support last night was incredible. We fed so much off your energy and atmosphere in the stadium. We made mistakes as a team, put ourselves in a tricky position, but hey, we will learn from these mistakes, we will bounce back, and we will be stronger together. I wake up this morning proud of the boys, proud of you, the supporters, and excited to get straight back to work. Oh, that was from Hangmin Son. That was after the Boys in Blue match, wasn't it? Now I'll have a look at it. I don't like that though when people booty patrol. Florida police mocked for ticketing man driving booty patrol truck. They say impersonated law enforcement. Said booty patrol on it. And booty patrol on the boot. How can that be Mistook for a police car. Oh, come on. Right, just have a look down the Facebook feed. Right. Let's see what's going on here. We bloke humour first thing in the morning. No one sheet John here today, or Juan. Yeah, it's one sheet. No, I had two. Making me nervous though, guys, this morning. Is helping the coffee out now. If you know what I mean. So I was just watching the playback on it, and then I realised what the time was, and I thought, well, fuck, well, he ain't going to be on time anyway. I ain't going to rush. Said I was going to be there, didn't I? Yeah, dear. Now I'm fucking tired, and I've got fucking housework to do now. Fucking wasting my time over there like that. Just saying. Large halo eruption on the sun heading right at Earth as a strong geomagnetic storm exits. So the strong geomagnetic storm is exiting Earth's magnetic field. 42 seconds ago. That was posted. So that one's leaving as another one heads straight at Earth. I'm getting from that. As the lights already start fucking about in the room where I was. So let's keep on that energy thing while I try and round it off at an hour. But you see what I've showed in this video, don't you? They sort of got my sense of humour enough to know that there was not going to be any attempt to blow up police stations or anything like that, because they had it clearly explained on what they complained about. Bloke humour. Yeah. Or if you want to be facetious about it, I'll say it's side effects. Like lyrical Tourette's, innit? You know what I mean? Bomb a cathedral, blow up the police station. I'm only joking, it's not fucking inciting hatred or violence, is it? Because it's a joke, you silly muppets. We're allowed to have a sense of humour in this country, don't get that twisted. That's what made the bulldog breed, remember? Having a sense of humour while everything was being bombed and... Well, a bit like Gaza is now, isn't it? Yeah, got to have a sense of humour for it all. We can't let them break your spirit. The Kazians should know that. Instead of pointing fingers. You know what I mean? Saying that Hamas acted like the Nazis. No, you're acting like the Nazis, mate. Let's be truthful and honest about this. You can't go bombing and collapsing buildings on little children and families and innocent people, mate. Come on. You're making it look like 9/11 all over the bloody place. What are you playing at? Or are you giving yourselves away in that as well, are you? Because the Americans ain't forgotten that either. As well as the warship you fired on during the last Israeli conflict you had. Because there was a lot of dead service personnel, wasn't there, that you fired on that naval boat, wasn't there? It was clearly marked as an American naval ship, which would be a war crime, wouldn't it? If you fired on it and haven't paid compensation and everything to those families. Because it all had to be hushed up. Just saying, because I got told that by Americans. So I know who I'd rather believe. Because they're feeling a bit pissed off about having to come and defend you now after you killed their people. You know what I'm saying? Now they're going to be implicated in a major war crime, the biggest one ever in history. Oh, I don't think the US is going to want to get too involved in that, to be quite honest with you. Because otherwise their leadership's going to end up in The Hague, aren't they? For real. Like the Nazis did. They ain't going to have that. So let's have a look at this halo eruption then. Because he's obviously just getting ready to... I haven't got the commentary on. Oh, I can see it. Yeah, you can see where the cursor's flying about, yeah. He's showing that... Whoa. Oh man, that is right Earth, isn't it? Right in the centre of the sun. Oh dear. More energy, says the slider. Yay, food time for a slider. I just heard C coming through the wall behind me. He's talking to himself again, see? He might be recording a video. Oh, but he definitely heard you say C to someone else in there, so there's definitely two in there. did say listening post, didn't I? Oh, let's open that door. Don't want to hear mumbled voices saying C. Do I? Let's just make sure everything's still as it was in there. Yeah, my toolkit's still there. Yeah, clothes rail's still up there to go up. So, since I'm recording a video, not talking to myself, while I'm shining a torch in my wardrobe, you don't have to say see. Just saying that out loud while I'm having a look in my wardrobe. You know what I mean? Because they're paper thin, these walls, aren't they? Let's shut the wardrobe door up anyway. So it's a little bit bouncy at the moment, look. Because I've got to screw the fixings to the wall, see? So that's why it's making a little bit of a banging about noise. And it sounds like something's going boom if I bounce into it, or if Jack or if the dogs bounce into it, that's why it makes that noise, see? And radiator, when it cools down, that makes a couple of bang sounds. It's not me hitting it at all, it's something to do with the brackets on the back as it cools down. It sort of goes cold and makes it vibrate. It's not me touching it. You can clearly see that's a bang, and when it's cooling down, you'll hear it go boom. So clearly proving what I'm saying. Nothing antisocial going on. It's no loud music, no audio on at the moment, because I'm just looking at the data, aren't I? At this point. Right. Right. Don't forget I've spat in that and everything in there, so they're unusable again. It's usually used for incense cones, that's why it's got that colour. So it needs washing out anyway. So they're going through different light spectrums now, looking at the same thing. Ooh. That's a lot of movement. So there's a lot of energy in that. You see it all sort of bubble up from under the surface, isn't it? Like an explosion before it reaches out the plasma. So we know that's on its way then. Right, don't need to be watching a whole programme about it, no, do I? Right, so shut that tab down. You'll never know courage if you never taste fear. Right. Boycott Amazon, they support the Israel army. Oh, right. What am I showing you in that picture? They support the Israeli army, don't they? What am I just showing you in that picture? Think about it. I've been told I can't go hunting. Right? But I can buy a compound bow if I want to, either a mini one or a big one, because we're not allowed guns in this country. So I can take a bow and arrow hunting with me, can't I? I'm hardly going to be looked at like I'm some sort of a mass murderer in the country looking for rabbits or ducks or whatever, is it? Do you see what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, if I stop boycotting Amazon when Amazon are breaking the UK customs and excise's stranglehold on everything in this country, then they're actually helping out, aren't they, if I need to order something like that, because the proper hunting, fishing, slingshot that they confiscated off me was 70 quid's worth of kit, which means I wouldn't have to go through this process of making myself one. So step by step I'm showing how to make one from stuff that is allowed to be ordered, because they're telling me, no, you can't do it, we won't allow you to do that. So if you turn off my finances electronically so I can't buy food, what am I going to do, starve? Or am I going to go and hunt my own food? You're damn right I'm going to go and hunt my own food. So there you go. You can't do that? Well, I fucking can if you want to push me to that. Don't ever think I can't build a shelter, go off grid, hunt food. Don't ever think I can't do that, disabled or not. I'm clearly proving that I can do it. There's a shed wax up in a couple of hours. Just by using what was around me. I do the same in the wild without the fence panels. So, don't be getting cocky with me, innit? Because I might just sort of go all special forces knowledge. From books I've read. Not from being trained that way. Start dotting about food caches and things like that, getting ready for a long campaign. You see what I'm saying now? I'm sure what's going on in Gaza has been thought out the same way. Because they wouldn't go down in tunnels and shit without having food and stuff like that. Blue Lagoon closes over safety concerns. Here we go. Right. What do you actually think of that? Because the veterans clearly said they was more fearful of that than the Palestinian protest. These idiots. Yeah? Because they know the truth as well, and they know there was Muslims and Islamic people fighting for the empire in history. They know their history. They're not about semantics of this and that, and your prophets are this or that. It's just about winding people up, mate. You need a gib slap. But we'll put it on just to have a listen, yeah? Just so it's on in the background. So that'd be why they're taking the fuel out of the fire then. So it's not as they're portraying here that he's being hard done by and being sent to prison, mate. He was hoping to kick off a riot this weekend, and he probably would have encouraged it all. Police have got to keep themselves safe. The people have got to keep themselves safe, and the veterans have voiced their concerns. So there you go. Right, but we'll listen to it and see what excuses and nonsense they come out with as they word specific scoot around things. Right, I don't link my YouTube account to a bank account, right? Otherwise I'll be subscribing to ones that I subscribe to and helping them out, wouldn't I, first? Yeah. And I haven't even had a chance to look through any videos that have been posted today yet. So he mixes in with the Jewish crowd, and then he goes and starts baiting the Arabs, and he wonders why he gets a slap for doing it. Oh, God's sake, boy. You see what I mean?
This is about Tommy Robinson and an issue with the establishment and the UK courts and what could actually happen to him within the next few days or weeks, essentially.
Oh dear.
Hello to everybody in the live chat. We're going to come to you guys, get your reaction as usual. But before we start, I need to mention that I
Well,
have
if
been
he's
told
on
not
licence
to talk about
and he's
this.
attending
I warned not
protests,
to
mate,
touch
they're doing
this
there and then,
story.
wouldn't